All right, women in the workplace may be showing up, but that does not necessarily mean they're speaking up. A recent study by Brigham Young and Princeton universities found that a typical meeting where a decision gets made, women are clamming up, speaking about 25% less than their male counterparts. That's incredible, right? Well, joining us with more on the importance of speaking up and how to step outside your comfort zone is career coach and executive search consultant Lori Rosenfeld. Well, good to see you as always.
Good to see you.
I don't know if the newsroom is accurate for that because we have a lot of women that speak up.
Everyone's yeah, no problem.
Yes,
here.
we don't have a problem communicating, but it really is important to speak up at a meeting, male or female. Why is that?
Because speaking up, really, studies show that if you want to get ahead, you've got to speak up.
Okay.
Sheryl Sandberg from Facebook's been very vocal about this.
Sure.
If women want a seat at the table, they can't be sitting out on the sidelines.
Oh, that's some good advice. All right, so why do you think that women seem to be more insecure in a group setting versus one-on-one?
You know, Tamsin, I think we both, as women, can relate to this. We're often more attuned to social cues.
Yep.
So we're thinking, as we're talking, what do they think of us? And
of course,
am I talking too much? Am I saying the right thing? Do they think I'm an idiot? And all of that self-talk really undermines your confidence.
Yeah, there's no question about it.
Yeah.
So what does a woman do if she does feel intimidated in a, mostly male group?
Right. Well, there's a lot written about how women are actually in a group setting, if they're going to build consensus, they're actually really good at that.
Okay.
And they bring a positive attitude to a group setting. So go in there with confidence and be your genuine self. You don't have to try to be like the guys, and have the confidence to participate before you go in.
Okay, so if you are shy or you are insecure, what is a good technique to try and combat that?
Well, the best thing to do is to practice.
Okay.
Really practice out loud. So often in advance of a meeting, you'll get an agenda. So think about what you want to say. Write it down and then speak out loud to yourself in the mirror and really practice. Also, when you get together with friends or colleagues who are in your business, we have many things to talk about that aren't business, right? But practice a little shop talk with people you're comfortable with. So you'll have that confidence when you're in that sort of little bit more scary setting.
When it gets down to be the real deal. Okay, we talked about this all day yesterday. So speaking up is one way to get ahead. There was a study that was done recently that talked about flirting, saying, you can get ahead by flirting in the workplace. We laughed about it yesterday, but, I think it is something serious to think about. What is your take on it? Because I think people do it. And sometimes you just kind of flirt with everybody in general, depending on what your personality is like.
I'm having visions of Joan in Mad Men. That's taken a little too far, but I do think I think being playful, knowing sort of where to draw the line, of course. We're not talking about using your sexuality to get ahead. People don't really like that if you're being manipulative and doing that.
No, of course not.
But having a sense of humor, relieving stress, having fun in the workplace, complimenting someone, those kind of things, and being playful, I think it's great. We spend a lot of time at work, want to have fun and be a little more relaxed. This might not be that politically correct, but I think we all know what the fine line is.
As long as you don't take it to the next level.
Yes.
Finally, I want to ask you this, because I've heard debate on it back and forth. A lot of people say the squeaky wheel, like really, kind of gets the oil. A squeaky wheel makes a difference. Do you believe that, or do you think there's such a thing as just being too much, too aggressive as a woman?
Well, I think that the squeaky wheel does get greased. I think you do need to speak up, and I think as women we're afraid that we're going to be perceived as too aggressive. But again, you want to be your genuine self in doing it, but being quiet and timid on the sidelines is not going to get you anywhere.
Doesn't work. All right, Lori, thank you so much. I always love your advice.